Good morning, investors and traders. This is Naeem Azam, and today is the second last trading day for this year, and that means that all the year-to-date performances will be logged in, and then this stimulus year that we have seen for the equity markets, for the forex market, commodities will be coming to an end. And going into 2021, we have a lot of optimism, especially the fact that today's news came out about AstraZeneca's vaccine, which is approved on a global basis. So that means that this particular vaccine can be distributed throughout the world, which is very, very positive. Now, in terms of pharmaceutical companies which produce these coronavirus vaccine, the performance of these companies is as follows. So as for AstraZeneca, the year-to-date performance is -1%. When we are talking about Pfizer, it is down by -7%. But for Moderna, stock is up over 70% year-to-date. The reward, or let's say that the winning spot for among pharmaceutical companies which have produced coronavirus vaccine goes to BioNTech, the German company, which is up 155% year to date. But the fact is today that yes, we have more demand for coronavirus vaccine and we have less supply, but with AstraZeneca's approval from the UK's drug watchmaker from the UK's lawmakers is a very, very positive thing, and that is really likely to kick the economic recovery into a higher gear going into 2021, and that means higher European stock market and of course global stock market as well, because perhaps it may not be a stretch statement to say that the worst may be behind us. So going into 2021, perhaps if you are likely to get involved into the market, then the only trade could be to go to the upside. And remember the famous saying, by the end of January, whatever the performance is of the stock market, that is very likely to follow for the rest of the year. Of course, last week's performance was very, very different. This year's performance was very, very different because of coronavirus vaccine. Now, in the crypto market, we have seen another record high for Bitcoin, which is certainly very positive. It tells and provides further assurance to crypto community that look, this particular asset class is here to stay. It is likely to continue to move higher, and the only aspect that we are really likely to see in terms of prices for Bitcoin, if the momentum continues, is the price continuing its momentum to the upside. Now, another further movement that we are also likely to see is for the US futures, because remember yesterday the Dow Jones snapped its 5-day rally and the US stock indices closed in negative territory. But as of today, because of this coronavirus vaccine news, what we are seeing is a move to the upside. That is positive for the Dow Jones index. However, I have done a very specific technical analysis on the Dow Jones Industrial Moving Average, and that is uploaded earlier today. Have a look at the price action, which very much explains the entry and the exit points and what lies ahead for the Dow Jones, given the fact that the index has broken its 5 consecutive days rally. So that could be quite useful for you guys as well. And later on today, I will also be posting a technical analysis video on Bitcoin as well, which could be highly useful for you guys as well. But overall, in terms of a sector performance, what we are really looking at is that yes, markets are moving higher, and yes, how home builders over in the United Kingdom or for the FTSE 100 index are surging. Of course, the banking stock is also on the move, and that is primarily because because of a Brexit deal. Now, the fact that we have a Brexit deal, it means we have less uncertainty as compared to the situation where if there was no Brexit deal at all. And in terms of airline sectors, AstraZeneca's news is another positive aspect that is pushing the airline stocks higher. We're seeing Ryanair, Wizz Air, Rolls-Royce, all of these stocks are moving to the upside, and they're likely to continue to move to the upside over in the United States. It is all about American Airline, Delta Airline, United Airlines, because especially American Airline is still a massive opportunity for investors, because the stock has not recovered at all, despite the fact that we have seen this massive coronavirus vaccine news, and then the enormous optimism as well. So the hope is that going into 2021 we will see that. That's all for today, and I'll see you guys next time.